to the Bagon Community Day in downtown Anchorage. Getting things started here. I'm gonna, go right ahead and evolve my perfect Bagon that I've been sitting on since, October, I think? Maybe September of last year. I made the mistake of evolving my Beldum a little bit too early. I had a 98% Beldum I was pretty pleased with, but I made the mistake of evolving it like 2 or 3 months before the Bagon Community Day, so I missed out on Meteor Mash, and kind of miffed about that now that I'm getting into the competitive scene and all that. So I'm just like super gratified now that I have, a perfect dragon, and I'm gonna get outraged like a boss. Doop doop, catching Parajitsu. Whoop-de-doo. Here we go. Evolving that Calypso. Oh man. Alright. Here we go. The moment that I've been waiting for. Time to catch a bunch of Bagon. Get this going. Stopping here for a quick Giratina raid, if luck wills it, I guess. Alright, so this is the unfortunate part of the show where I have been experiencing some technical difficulties. This whole thing's kind of been a big learning experience for me. At any rate, the footage that I got for the vast majority of this community day, I ended up not being able to use the audio for it. For this clip in particular, I was standing too far away from my camera, so you really can't hear any of the dialogue that's happening. And what little you can hear is kind of overcast by all of the traffic and vehicle noises going around. But anyway, so I just figured I'd explain what's happening here. I met up with a couple of other trainers here at the Giratina raid. I believe it was, I can never remember how to say that guy's trainer name. It's like Kuzbasoon or something. And then I think it was ColonelGooch, and then Iongamer. I ended up hanging out with those dudes for the rest of the day. Just kind of cruising around, hanging out, catching dragons, all that good stuff. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was a good time. We ended up getting some trades in at the end of the day. Got a few raids in. There was another Giratina raid that I did at the end of the day, but I apparently forgot to turn my screen recorder back on, so didn't get that one captured. I mean, I captured it, but like not on video. But anyhow, so yeah, to kind of update you guys about what's been going on and why I haven't uploaded in like over a week now. It has a lot to do with my own expectations not quite aligning with reality and where I'm at when it comes to producing the music that I want to be going over and in all of my videos. Basically, I had planned to be doing the music production at this point and, playing the Pokemon songs and all of that. But the learning process for, getting all of those songs memorized and playable is taking a lot longer than I would have preferred, which sucks, and I'm sorry if anybody had their hopes up about that happening in the near future. It will definitely happen at some point. been having difficulties in that regard. So, you know, I do apologize for the holdup and for the lack of content in the last week. But I do have some projects in the works. And I should be able to start the content production coming out here this week. It's also, we have, what is it? There's the Kyogre raid hour happening later today, and then there's the Raikou raid event happening the same day as Pride Fest, so that's going to be a really busy day. Should be pretty exciting. But, you know, that's mostly where I'm at when it comes to video production and all that jazz. And I think we're getting back to the point where there's actual audio here, maybe. I don't know. We're still on the, time-lapse video at this point in time. So, just kind of cruising around downtown Anchorage. Oof. Yeah, same. So, seeing as I'm not the only one with cold hands, do you guys want to head into
the mall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I find sitting up on the up on the food court, there's decent spawns up there, and there's lures going. And then I guess we could do like either battles or trades if you guys wanted.
Yeah. It was a charge TM. It wasn't a fast TM. That I got
nice.
earlier.
Jealous.
I actually need fast TMs because I have some really good machants and they know the steel attack. That's stupid.
Oh yeah. Shiny number 4.
Check it.
I am not. Up to 399 Bagon candy though, so making progress. It's shit. As per the usual.
Yep, room for improvement. This one's strong though. Should I go ahead and just evolve it?
I mean, that's pretty much my criteria for evolving shinies. It's like, oh well, it's at least strong, cool.
629 candy.
Nice.
Which I'm about to burn through to evolve it. Oh, 2 showed up. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through and IV check some things and probably do some evolves.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every time I go to the field, I lose my battery pack. When I come back, I check my bags, can't find my pack. Yeah, so I like buy a new one every time that I do a field problem.
This thing somehow made it through a 17-day hike. I don't know how I didn't lose it on that. Some magic.
Aw, man. For the first runaway Bagon. Bye.
I had one breakout.
I think I've had like 1 or 2 of them break out, but that's the first one that actually ran away.
Yeah. Haven't had any runaway yet. Probably just screwed myself by saying that.
Oh, there he goes.
It's gonna be a shiny one.
Bagon showing up.
Yeah.
Yay, excellent throw.
Nice.
Please don't break out. I want that experience. Yay. Yeah. 1560. I'll take it.
Nice. First world problems. Ugh, there's so many things spawning. I can't just,
Why can't my cell phone do 2 things at once?
Right. Caught number 3.
Nice.
Very nice.
We're all
Damn
set.
you.
Isn't there a machine that can like auto appraise for me? But just like do all of them at the same time.
There used to be, back in the day, I forget what it was called. There's an app that I used to use.
There's an app for that?
Yeah. It doesn't work anymore because Niantic made their servers more unusable for other outside sources.
Oh, okay.
Which is, you know, smart on their part.
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, it was still a sad day. And here we go again. Once again, I experienced the same problem here where just had myself and the group of people standing too far away from the camera, and there was a bunch of traffic and background noise that was completely drowning all of the dialogue out. So here I'm doing this thing again. Like I said, going through and editing this video has been a learning experience in a couple of different ways. For one, I learned that I got way too much footage for this community day. Like, I think I ended up having like a grand total of like 3.5 hours worth of footage. I don't think, and that's probably not even including like the in-game recording that I did. But yeah, and that's just an obnoxious amount of footage to go through for what is supposed to be a less than 15-minute video. So, for future reference, and even just after recording this, I made adjustments to the next couple of community days, and kind of had more intermittent recording as opposed to just like having my camera out the entire time. Seemed to work out better.
No, one just popped up for me.
Nice. Hey Amber. What's up? Oh yeah, I have an egg going right now, so totally go for it.
Sweet. Thank you.
Good 2 or 3.
Yeah, of course. I was gonna say that's good timing. Just popped the lucky egg to fight the Dragonite. And, you know, also triple catching XP is nice.
He's 4, isn't he? We good to move?
Yeah, this is the last one. I'll see you around. Alrighty, back at the home studio here, just wrapping things up. Like I said, I'm really sorry that getting this video out has taken me so long. I've just been really getting on myself about trying to learn the tracks for the channel as we have here, and it's just been really frustrating, and I've had to like kind of chill out and, you know, give myself the time and the space and consideration that I need to work through this and like learn this new skill, which just continuously frustrates the hell out of me, but you know, it is what it is. My expectations don't always align with reality, and that's just how it is. But, you know, I'll get there. In the meantime, I wanted to say thanks to Kuzbasoon, ColonelGooch, and Iongamer for hanging out with me for the Bagon Day. I wanted to say thanks to you guys for, you know, tuning in and watching my show. Also, you know, be sure and, like, let me know how you felt about the Bagon Day, or, you know, what you think about Outrage on Salamence, or you know, what community days you'd like to see in the future. They just announced, and we pretty much already knew that Mudkip was going to be the next one, coming up next month. Super looking forward to that. Marshtomp is one of my favorites, and for the record, I do like Mudkips, just so we get that out of the way. Big shout out and thank you to Sangria, being my first and only Patreon supporter. I love and appreciate you very much. I appreciate all the support. It means a lot. I think that's about it. I gotta go because I gotta get back to work. Got more editing to do, more videos to produce this week, and more stuff to film. Got another tournament coming up, and there's the whole Pride Fest thing. There's just a lot going on. I'm definitely keeping myself busy, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.